I'm Kim Wilson, co-founder of Good King. If you are new to Snacking Cacao, welcome. I love introducing people to the origins of their snacks. On average, Americans eat over 10 pounds of chocolate a year, but most have never seen the cacao beans from which it comes. You are one of the first. If you're tasting for the first time, we suggest approaching this as a tasting flight. Snacking Cacao doesn't have the same melt-in-your-mouth smoothness or sweetness of dark chocolate, so prepare yourself for a crunchy, almost savory, dark chocolatey snack. Now let's have some fun. As a guide, we are going to use the tasting insert found in your pack, moving from top to bottom. We'll start with delight. Pop a couple of beans in your mouth and chew. Don't suck. Remember that it won't melt. I like starting our tasting flights with delight because its ingredients are identical to a 70% dark chocolate bar with sea salt, but with far less processing. So if you like crunch, but don't love waiting for chocolate to melt in your mouth, this is for you. I love how the ultra smooth salted caramel coating gives way to a much more familiar dark chocolate flavor as I munch. Moving on to a couple of our darker 80% cacao content flavors. This is where you'll really begin to appreciate the nuances of our cacao and the incredible talent of our partners who grow, ferment, and dry our cacao. Plus, there's the added health benefits of a higher cacao percentage and less sugar. Harmony 80%. Due to its simplicity, just cacao, cane sugar, and Himalayan salt, it showcases the nuances of our cacao best and won a prestigious Good Food Award in 2018. Yay! Like fresh grapes or berries, as you taste, you may notice some bean-to-bean variation. In addition to the dark chocolatey flavor, I often notice notes of almond or coffee, along with a lightly caramelized coating. And on occasion, I even find banana or mild tropical fruit notes. Love is 80% cacao content spiced with cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, cardamom, and vanilla. And before you pop a couple of these beans in your mouth, I suggest just stopping and smelling it. Our customers have shared that it reminds them of everything from Christmas, chai spice, pumpkin spice, Mexican hot chocolate. For me, the complexity invites me to really slow down and savor every bite. In Love, you might notice some more chocolatey or also fruit notes that are accentuated by its spices. Now we're transitioning to some sweeter combinations, but don't worry, there's still only about half the sugar of leading dark chocolate. And what I love about these is that not only do the flavors pair beautifully, but also the ingredients often grow together on the same farms. They were meant to be together. In addition, for years, all of us have been enjoying everything chocolate covered, and we think it's time to make cacao the star of the show and cover it. Arise is 65% cacao content and was doubly inspired, both by our partners in Honduras, Coagrisal, who grow organic fair trade coffee in addition to their cacao, and local chocolate maker and friend Chocolate Spiel, who makes this incredible vegan coconut latte bar with the same Honduras cacao beans. And if you're like me, you grew up loving coffee candy, and so this is going to taste wonderfully familiar. We use organic cold brew coffee and beans along with pure coconut milk to create that well-integrated, creamy mocha flavor that you find on Arise. Plus, with half the sugar and more protein and fiber, it's a healthier alternative to chocolate-covered espresso beans. Abound is our most indulgent flavor and quickly becoming a customer favorite. At 60% cacao content, it is generously caramelized in cane sugar and tossed in finely shredded organic coconut. Like a coconut cookie or candy, it's got a chewy, almost juicy quality to it that makes it irresistible and incredibly satisfying to munch on. It's got simple ingredients that are easy to pair, so several of our customers have shared that they enjoy throwing it into trail mix, especially with dried fruits and nuts. Now that you've had a chance to try all 5 flavors, grab your favorite, and we want to share a few more things about what makes our cacao beans and the people that make them so special. First, Snacking Cacao won't melt, ever. This makes it great for summer, for outdoor adventures like camping and hiking, and unlike chocolate, you can even leave it in your car during road trips. Second, our cacao beans are peeled for great texture and quality. Chocolate can't contain cacao shells, and we don't think snacking cacao should either. So if you see whole cacao beans, make sure that the shells have already been removed. And if you want details on why snacking cacao tastes so much smoother than traditional cacao nibs, check out the video on our site on what's the difference between snacking cacao and cacao nibs. Third, our snacks empower cacao farming communities. Not only are they directly and ethically traded with cacao farming cooperatives around the world, but to us, it's important that our food is made where it's grown. And traditionally, in many cacao farming communities, men do the farming and women do the cooking. So by working with women to make snacking cacao, both genders earn a fair wage. We've come to the end of our tasting flight, but there are still far more flavors to explore. So head over to our recipes and pairings page for tons of inspiration on everything from cheese pairings and appetizers, salads, and desserts. Enjoy the rest of your sampler pack, and thank you so much for tasting with me.